Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Ó ga o. Ẹ wo, Ọlọ́run á ṣàbá wa yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yìí and Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ dùn màmá àti bàbá ẹ̀ àti gbogbo ìdílé ẹ̀ nínú. Madam Adunni náà jáde láti wá tún sọ nǹkan tó ń tún rí. I think let me call it update, right? Yeah, please ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́ Madam Adunni lórí update tí wọ́n fẹ́ fún wa nípa ti Mohbad, sorry. Àti nǹkan tí Gistlover sọ. I will take it into two parts, so expect part 2 right away. Thank you so much for listening. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
It's a sad one. It's a very sad one. Ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ń dẹ̀ pa kán gbé ògo ẹ̀ kán hide ẹ̀ mọ́ ti wọn. As they don't kpai that boy, make them carry that boy glory, join am to their own glory. Make them join the life where that boy won't live. Join am to their life. The remaining years where the boy is supposed to live in life, where they don't allow him live, make them join am. Whoever. Ọmọ tí ò sick, it was not as if he's been sick. They've been carrying him up and down and all that, seeking help and all that. And okay, we will say, okay, sickness ìkan ló pa. It's only in my own country they bury people without doing autopsy. Here they will do autopsy. Tó bá jẹ́ pé injection ọ̀nà fún poison, they will detect. Because there are some poison, it travels so fast and straight it goes into the heart and it will shut the heart down. It will go straight into the heart and it will shut the heart down instantly. And all these people who are exposed to all these useless drugs, all of them are using, they know. If they are so exposed to a lot of drugs, they say most of them are into drugs, if not all of them. They are into drugs and they move with the high and mighty. They associate with the high and mighty. They will know a lot of things. And probably they know this kind of a thing. That look, just give him injection. Just get close to him and give him injection and that is it. And that will be, and you know, and suddenly, somebody that nothing was wrong, they suddenly cry out, Epo, he's dying, and the next thing, Mohbad is dead. Just like that. To think the video gave the father money, ẹ ṣáà máa wo ti yín o, gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò yé mi o. Wọ́n ló send 2 million sí bàbá ẹ̀. Nigeria will hail thee. Nigeria is for the high and the mighty, the connected. If you can't join them, if you can't shake any con, if you can't beat them, join them. But be sure you know what you are joining. Òun lọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí. Mohbad, if given the opportunity, he would have said if he knew all these things are going to happen to him, he would rather be the common man that he was. A guy was jailed in UK last through his lyrics, how he buy his rival in the music industry. Ṣé anybody go into the music industry, lóògùn àríyá, ó fẹ́ lọ jáyán ni. And that is why you will see many to get wípé they've been there all these years. There will not be progress. It's either because they couldn't join them or because they can't pay the price they need to be there. Most of these people, they pay prices that you can never imagine. Okay, Omotolani said, I think the guy knew some secrets about them. Maybe they think it will expose them. Oh, possible, especially with the way he has started calling the attention of the police. You are very right. Oh, possible. Ew. Ẹni bá máa bẹ́ṣù múlẹ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí. Tóyìn Kóìkì, you are right. Èmi máa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn pé woman yẹn mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ. I always tell people pé she knows what she's saying. Kò déédéé sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn alágbára kan wà nínú yẹn that they are better imagined. And they are better you don't get close to them if you are not ready to join what they are doing. You can't be at their friend. Kò possible. Except you want to roll the way they roll. And of course, if you have conscience, you won't roll the way they are rolling. Some of them, ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀. If anybody, their child wants to go into music, which is not bad, you have to know under the record label they are signing. May they no go sign for where they go demand of their soul. May they no go sign for where, because I don't see justice coming for this guy. They can only expose, I love what this lover has been doing. They can only expose as much that they can expose about them. Outside that, there is nothing, there is no justice for this guy. He's been buried already. Can you want bury it? But the guy has been buried already, so kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Kò sí mọ́, they've buried him with the evidence. Because if they have done autopsy, whatever made that guy to go suddenly like that will be detected. But because he was buried in a hurry, they have buried the evidence they are supposed to. Because I don't see them saying, oh yeah, our family is open one. Somebody call or exhume. If it's a country like this, they can still go and exhume his body. God bless you. They buried him like a commoner. They can still go and exhume his body in a working country. You know, they can still go and exhume him in a working country and still do the autopsy because it's not too late to know what actually made him go. But of course, who is going to fight for him? Who is going to speak for his family? Who is going to fight for his family? The only thing that we are hearing now is to expose the people involved, to expose and get to know a lot of things that are going on. You know, that is the only thing. To show that in music industry is a dangerous terrain. The music industry, that is why you will find some will rise, some will not rise. If you have to go, make sure you have a mother and a father that are ready to run helter-skelter to protect you. So that we have seen people in all this kind of a thing. When they are fighting, they will stab them. Kò ní ṣe nǹkan kan fún wọn. Wọ́n ní màmá ẹ̀ ti ṣaláìsí. Wọ́n ní kò ní yà. Lámìdé máa bá mi fún lésì. Mo ní mi ní blọọkì ẹ ó ṣe. Máa bá fún lésì. Wèrè ni. Wọ́n ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jùlẹ̀ láàárọ̀ ni kì í ṣòun náà. Ó já wá láti káàmpù níbi tó máa ń ti àwọn wèrè mọ́ ní káàmpù. Ibẹ̀ ló ti já wá. Ìwọ ẹ̀ ló ti já wá. Government can still ask them to exhume his body. They are listening. Yes, they are listening. I was with them on Twitter, and they were there listening to all the stories. So hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed. And that is still Alagbara Obawa involved. Let's keep our fingers crossed. That hopefully they are listening. I saw them at I was with them at the Twitter something. They were doing a meeting, and I was hearing everything. I was hearing the conversation where I was. So let's hope they will listen. So maybe they can still exhume his body because nobody buries anybody that way. So we are saying please. We are saying please to the government. Exhume. That body is a public body. It's not for the family. Somebody said those people have godfathers. Exactly. But maybe if the noise is much, they will allow them to exhume his body. But on bá wá exhume ẹ̀mí ọmọ yẹn ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ̀ kò ní sùn àfi tó bá take vengeance. Ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ̀ will hunt whoever is involved. It will hunt whoever. No matter how little, no matter how big. It will hunt them. It will visit their home and cause havoc in their homes too. But let's be hopeful that the government, since they are listening, let's be hopeful they will do something about it. It's not too late to exhume the body. It's not late. It's not one share bury and it's still fresh. Very fresh. So they can still bring it out, take him to the lab and do autopsy to find out how somebody, a guy that was not sick, that was strong, that was healthy, who performed 2 days and less than 48 hours, suddenly went like that. The boy is not he's a public boy. It's not for the family alone. And that is why everybody is feeling the pains. That is why everybody is saying, how come? So we are praying they should please, we are begging that the government will look at this case. So, Eba Washe hashtag, continue to do hashtag on this thing Hashtag justice for Mohbad Imole. Hashtag justice. Hashtag hopefully if the hashtag is where I was listening to them on Twitter, there were almost 10,000 people in that platform listening to that, joined that platform. About 10,000, almost 10,000, yeah, 9,800 and something, you know, were there listening. And because I had to go, I couldn't continue. But with the little they are saying, the DSS and the police were there. They were listening to everything too. So let's keep our fingers crossed, because this boy's death really affects a lot of us. We mothers, we parents, we fathers, we are asking that they should please revisit, because we don't know. Maybe the family are being threatened. They need to investigate why the family has to bury him so fast. Nobody does that. He's a young man. You don't bury a young person fast like that. It's not as if this guy is an old person and you quickly package him and bury him. No, you don't do that. So definitely something is wrong somewhere. Who has made them to say they should carry that boy like that? What is going on? Are the families being threatened? Are they under threats? So these are the things that the government should please help us to look into. I really have to go now. I don't know if I can say may his soul rest in peace. May he never rest until he visits everybody involved. That is what I will say. Because you cannot go when you are not ready to go. And they say you should rest. How will you rest? When it was not you that packed your bag and baggages and said, yes, it is time up. He could go on leleyi. So may his soul, before he can rest, may he visit everyone, both young and old. Both young and old involved. Because irú èmi sìn, èmi ò irú Naira Marley wọn tó ń sọ yẹn, èmi ò like orin yẹn. Because there is something about him I don't know. Mi ò lóhun ló ṣiṣẹ́ o, but whoever. Eniola Bada ní kẹ́ ignore ẹ̀. Mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe, mo ní kẹ́ ignore ẹ̀. Ẹ má ṣe ti yín lọ, ignore him. Somebody said which government? So that he will not expose them as mo máa psychopath ní lóòótọ́. Ó ní schizophrenia kò gbádùn. Ẹ fílẹ̀, mo máa block ẹ, mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe. Don't worry, I know what I am doing. Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n block ẹ because ó dà pé ó ń distract yín. Òun dànù. Comment ẹ̀yẹn dà. Ẹ fílẹ̀ jẹ́. Let me block him since he's distracting you. Mo ti fẹ́ block ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀. So nǹkan tí mo bá fẹ́ ṣe màá ṣe later. Let me block him. Mo ti block ẹ. I've blocked him. Mo ti block ẹ. Because mo rí pé ó ń distracting. Ẹ rí pé mi ò rí bí ti ẹ̀rù. So hopefully they listen to us. Because the last post I saw on Gist Lover, you know, said a lot again about what is going on. Okay. He said concluding parts. He said, so they had a fight that night. Make sure they frustrated Mohbad until he was triggered to punch the friend. The friend also hit him back. The matter went down that night of the show. And we all thought that was it until Mohbad became so restless, saying that place where he was hit by his friend was paining him and he couldn't move the hand properly. Before we know what was happening, what was going on, the hand started swelling. Shetigbon. This time, he was already going through pains. There is a man. Okay, they say there is a man Mo talks to on Snap. He saved the man's name as Doctor. This man knows a lot. And somebody should please get Mo's phone as fast as possible. Jesus Lover said, I will share some of this discussion with the man in my next post. I have asked Mo's wife, how can we get his phone? But she said the family are with the phone. This phone is very important. All the police will not just waive these stories that this lover is bringing out. They should not waive it. We are begging them. I want to be more conform. He said, this doctor has a lot of information. So, Emma Bino, so that they say, so that very say, I think there is a mistake here. When the pain got intense, a nurse was invited to come treat him at home. Unknowingly to most family, it was said that that was what was used to eat Mo. It was said that that was to eat Mo. That Mo doesn't need any medical treatment. It just needs to error. It just needs an error antidote. Long story short, after the injection, the pains still didn't subside. That was how they arranged to take him to the hospital, and he breathed his last. You know, so there is more to this story, definitely, with the way the boy was buried horribly, and the family too. The government has to be sure. They have to be sure the family are safe. I have to go now. It's a sad one. And if you